President Barack Obama is scheduled to arrive in Hawaii sometime this week, and he's waiting for that vote on health care reform. And joining us this morning is ABC reporter Yunji de Nies. Yunji de Nies, I should say. Yunji de Nies. I've been practicing that name, but
it's a tough one. Good morning.
Good morning, and thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. And of course, you're here in advance of President Barack Obama's trip. We're hearing he's going to come on Wednesday. What's the latest that you folks have heard?
Well, we actually have some breaking news. The president was interviewed on a radio station this morning, and he said that he actually might be delaying that vote, or delaying his departure depending on the health care vote. You know, health care is obviously his largest domestic priority, something that he's worked on all year, something he ran on as a senator and then as for president. And so he says that he might actually delay by a day or two. Now, it's really interesting because a lot of political insiders say that this is a done deal, that health care is going to pass. It's a matter of when, not if. The problem is that because it is so tenuous with those 60 senators really holding all the cards, if any one of them decides to change their vote, he could be in big trouble. So if the Republicans use all of their parliamentary time, we'll get a vote on Christmas Eve at 7 p.m. The president might want to stick around and stay for that, and so he might be delaying his vacation.
So, but eventually he'll get here. And
I hope so.
You're here already. What do you expect his trip to be like when he does arrive here in Hawaii?
Oh, no time on camera. I think that he's going to try to avoid us as much as possible. The White House says that, you know, he spends his whole year trying to work, and that this is the one time he really gets some downtime. Of course, he's a local boy, and last year we got some pictures of him, if you'll remember.
That's right.
With the presidential abs, so to speak, with his shirt off.
The beach,
we are not expecting any of that this year.
We also caught him golfing a few times while he's here the last time. Now, you've been covering the Obama White House. What's that experience been like? What's it like, I guess, compared to the Bush years, and now, of course, we've got President Obama?
It has really been a whirlwind. I mean, this president is so active. He's traveled to so many countries. He's gone everywhere besides the poles and, of course, South America. That's the only continent he hasn't visited.
Wow.
In his time as president. So we've gone all over Europe, all over Asia. He's gone to Mexico. He's gone to Canada. And in doing all of this sort of outreach, he's also managing two wars, you know, obviously de-escalating the war in Iraq, ramping up the war in Afghanistan. He's dealing with major things on the economic front. So as a reporter, all you're doing is just trying to keep up. With President Bush, of course, toward the end of his administration, the focus was the economy. That's all we were sort of looking at. Now, we kind of got to know everything.
All right. Well, that's good for you. Keep you folks on your toes there in the national scene.
That's right.
And I think a lot of people don't realize it, but you're actually from the Big Island originally. Were you born and raised there? Or?
I am a local girl. I grew up on the Big Island. I did live here in Oahu until I was about 6 years old, and my parents moved to the Big Island, Kona side. Now my mom lives in Hawaii, so super country.
Oh, wow. And do you miss being here in Hawaii? It must have been a great assignment when you heard that he's... A lot of people are saying perhaps Obama wouldn't be coming to Hawaii during his Christmas breaks because it's so far from the nation's capital. And, of course, we here in Hawaii are happy that the president's coming and spending time here. And I suppose covering the Bush, the Obama White House, and the fact that you're from Hawaii, it must be nice.
Oh, it is a treat. And, you know, once you leave here, I think you spend your whole life just trying to come back. The president obviously is making it a tradition to come here every Christmas, and hopefully I'll get to come with him. And someday, hopefully, come back right here.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And, of course, it's Yunji de Nies. Did I say that correctly?
Yunji, but you're close.
You know, I got to correct all the way through. I just a little nervous around the big ABC talent here.